Remember the 90s? It was the golden age of blockbusters. But if you lived in Europe, seeing these movies in theaters often meant waiting weeks or even months after their US release. Why? Today, we're uncovering the fascinating reasons behind these delays and exploring how they shape the movie-going experience. One major reason for these delays was localization. Hollywood movies needed to be dubbed or subtitled for European audiences, and this wasn't a quick process. Translators had to carefully adapt scripts to make sure jokes, cultural references, and even lip-syncing matched.
Et du domaine du passé.
Bienvenue au Parc Jurassic.
Gehört der Vergangenheit an. Willkommen im Jurassic Park.
Imagine translating Jeff Goldblum's iconic line, "Life finds a way," into multiple languages while maintaining its dramatic flair. Multiply that effort across dozens of countries, and you can see why this took time. Studios also wanted to make sure these local versions were top-notch to appeal to European audiences, which sometimes added weeks to the timeline. Another reason was marketing strategy. Studios often prioritized US audiences, especially during key times like the holiday season. For example, Street Fighter was released in the US on December 23, 1994, just in time for Christmas. But in Europe, it didn't premiere until May 1995. This wasn't just about timing. Studios used the US release to generate buzz and box office success, which they could then use as a selling point in international markets. This strategy worked for many films, but it also created frustration for European fans who were stuck avoiding spoilers while waiting for their turn. Unlike today's digital releases, movies in the 90s were distributed using physical film reels. These reels were expensive to produce and ship, which meant studios had to prioritize where to send them first. Some smaller countries or remote regions had to wait even longer as prints were reused and sent from one location to another. This logistical bottleneck added weeks to the release schedule. Studios also had to consider cultural timing. In the US, December was prime time for blockbuster releases, but in Europe, Easter or summer vacations were often better windows for big premieres. By timing releases to match local holidays, studios maximized attendance. But this often meant delays for European fans eager to see the latest hits. Thankfully, times have changed. With digital distribution, movies can now be released globally on the same day, bringing fans together like never before. But those delays of the 90s created something unique, a sense of anticipation that made the movie-going experience in Europe feel like an event. So, what do you think? Would you have been able to wait months for your favorite movies? Let me know in the comments below.